Yesterday knocked out a little full body workout. Today we are going to hit a little moving and we're going to focus on some arms and some abs. So main focus is going to be our biceps, triceps, and a little bit of core. This workout is the run and gun. So we will be moving and grooving today. 9 movements up here on the board. The big scary numbers, do not worry, you do not have to do them all by yourself. They are basically split up between you and your partner. Say me and Travis are partners, and we are going to just say we're starting on the wide hammers. He's gonna start ripping those out. I'm gonna take off on a hill. So I go out that first garage door down to the end of the driveway, and he is not going to stop until I get back and I come through that third garage door. I ask him the question, what'd you get to? He got to 20, so now I pick up at 21. He takes off on a hill. I don't stop till he gets back. He has the same question. What did I get to? I got to 40, so now he picks up at 41. I take off on a hill once again, so we're just gonna keep on cycling through that until we collectively get through 100. Then we would move on to the next movement, okay? Does that make sense with everybody? Any questions on how it's ran? Right. Also, say for instance that we are switching at 95 instead of just kind of sitting around twiddling our thumbs. Go ahead and pick another movement. That way you guys are constantly moving for that full 45 minutes. All right, first one. You guys can start on any movement that you would like. We're just going to start on this one and work our way around. You've got wide hammers for 100. Okay, so our hands still stay in that same position. We're just going to go out wider. Okay, for that hammer curl. So digging those elbows into the side of the body here. We're still coming up to the tops of the shoulders, but we're almost coming straight even with our body when we curl up to our shoulders. Tricep dips for 200 up here on the boxes. We want to keep that body nice and close to the box here. We're going to drop it straight down nice and deep to the 90 degrees and then lock out our elbows at the top. We want to stay close to the box here because we tend to get a little too far away a lot of the times. That's going to put a lot of strain on our shoulders and we can't get that depth that we're looking for. Next one, power twist for 150. We're in that boat position and we're slamming that ball down with a purpose. Releasing it, not simply just doing Russian twist from side to side. A little power and throwing that ball to the ground. Next one, barbell curl. We're going to do a half rep and a full rep. That equals 1. So what that looks like, we come up to the halfway point, back down, and then a full rep, back down. That's 1. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit lengthy. That's why that rep count is a little bit lower than the rest of them. So really being intentional here. Okay, so halfway back down and then a full rep back down. Next one, body skull crusher. These will be done on the power racks over there. Making sure whenever we are on the power racks, we are pushing that bar up against the main part of the rack and it's not the opposite way because it could come out of those J hooks and that would not be very pleasant. Okay, so just like skull crushers, we have more of that narrow grip with our hands, kind of right around at our shoulders or inside of them. And again, we are going to hinge at those elbows. Okay, you can go up underneath the bar or you can simply just take your head straight to the bar. It is up to you on that one. But again, keeping those elbows in, okay, we're still focusing on the triceps here. A lot of times when we see on this one, you guys want to kind of flare those elbows out and then press back up. We still want to keep those elbows in nice and tight. Next one you got is a sit-up with a rotation for 150. Okay, so you're just going to alternate sitting up and you're going to take that elbow to that opposite side knee as you go back and forth. Okay, pretty simple right there. Last column, you got dumbbell alternating strict curl for 100. So with your set of dumbbells, okay, we're going to slow this one down a little bit. You're going to come up, rotating that palm towards your face, get that good squeeze at the top, and then back to the side of your hip. You're just going to alternate going back and forth. Overhead extension for 125 is your next one. A single dumbbell is all you'll need here. Again, elbows are going to stay in nice and tight to the head. We drop it down, get that good stretch in the tricep, and then lock out the elbows at the top. And then weighted plank is your last one here. You can use a dumbbell, you can use a plate, however you want to do it. But you are just going to set your partner up, setting it on their back. You take off on a hill. They are not going to drop until you get back, until you grab that weight off of them. And then you will switch. Travis would set me up. He takes off on a hill. We're going to do that 3 times a piece. Any questions? Anybody need a partner? Anybody else need a partner?